To the version of me who stayed, I know why you did. I know everyone likes to tell the story now. The story where leaving was obvious. The story where the signs were clear. The story where anyone should have known better. But that isn't the story you lived. You lived the story from the inside. And from the inside, it looked different. You stayed because you remembered the good days. You stayed because of the promises, because of the potential, because of who they said they wanted to become. You stayed because every time you were ready to walk away, something happened that made you believe maybe things were finally changing. And for a while, sometimes they did. That's the part people don't understand. The things that hurt us are rarely terrible all the time. If they were, nobody would stay. You weren't weak. You weren't stupid. You weren't blind. You were hopeful. And hope can be a beautiful thing until it becomes the reason you keep abandoning yourself. I know how many nights you spent explaining away what hurt. I know how many times you made excuses for things you would never have accepted if they happened to someone you loved. I know how exhausted you were. I know how lonely you were. And I know how badly you wanted your patience to finally mean something. But some doors don't open because we knock longer. Some people don't change because we love harder. Some stories don't get better because we sacrifice more of ourselves to them. And none of that was your fault. The truth is, you stayed because you cared. You stayed because you believed people deserved grace. You stayed because you saw something worth saving. There is no shame in that. The only mistake was forgetting that you were worth saving too. And if I could sit across from you now, I wouldn't tell you to leave sooner. I wouldn't tell you to be smarter. I wouldn't tell you to know what you couldn't possibly have known. I'd just put a hand on your shoulder and say this: thank you. Thank you for surviving long enough for us to get here. And when you're ready, you can stop carrying it now.